To the pleasure of everybody watching, me and EliteAri. Should we just keep going, EliteAri, and pretend we didn't just fuck up?
Okay, we are covering chapters 155 to 160 of Chainsaw Man.
You know, EliteAri,
Yeah,
this
there you
reminds me of a great discussion I'm pretty sure we had last time in our Chainsaw Man thing, where I just fuck up the intro so much, just like I fuck up reading my home reader so much, that my mother would just read it for me, or you would just do the intro for me. Please tell me we had that discussion in a Chainsaw Man reaction. We don't react here, we review.
I do not recall.
Oh, it would be great if we did, but that's what just happened. Anyway, we're doing, I'm sure earlier you just said it or something, 155 to 160. I am back earlier than you expected, chat, if you were keeping tabs, but here we are. So we'll be doing Chainsaw Man every week, because it comes out every week, right, EliteAri?
So true. I mean, it has come out every week for like 3 weeks now, isn't that crazy?
That's why we got so many fucking ones to catch up on, this piece of shit, Fujimoto, or whatever his name is. Yukimura might be his name. Fucking, oh my god. Isayama, that's that bloke's name.
Oh, wow.
It could be.
Yeah,
I wasn't just forgetting or nothing. All the Japanese names are the same, EliteAri. That was the joke there. No, I wasn't going to say that one because it's so distinct and different. And I don't disrespect the dead, EliteAri. Though I did predict his death in that one video, remember?
Yeah, that is true. Oh my god.
EliteAri's catching on. Anyway. Do you think anybody understood all the jokes we just did? There's somebody. Heath's watching.
Someone in there. Someone out there.
Anyway, there's like 5 chapters to review or something. When we last left off, Isa was in like an alley somewhere and Chainsaw Man had died, EliteAri. And I'm not talking about a character, I'm talking about the franchise. It fell off a cliff. It nosedived or something. About a month ago, EliteAri, I started to see a bunch of YouTubers saying that Chainsaw Man was bad. Now, of course, they were like 3 weeks behind the curveball of Miller saying that it was bad, like they usually are.
Yep.
But morons think alike, you know, EliteAri. So they just caught up late. Did Chainsaw Man fall off and become terrible, EliteAri?
Yes, because YouTubers have the biggest brains of us all. And
I saw Sufferance. Let's name him and shame him, EliteAri. He was playing into it. I think, did I see a Chibi review something? Does he review Chainsaw Man? I don't know. I haven't watched a Chibi reviews video in a while. EliteAri gets an oh my god because he hates Chibi reviews personally, right, EliteAri?
I do. Absolutely. Because I messaged him on Twitter that one time. He never replied. He ignored me. And now I don't like him
What the fuck
anymore.
were you messaging him on Twitter for? I've heard the story
he was
before,
just propagating some Mushoku Tensei misinformation.
Oh,
I was
my
like, do you have a source
goodness.
for this? And then he never gave me the source. And I was like, damn, all right.
Now that's truly embarrassing right there. I would never perpetuate misinformation, EliteAri. Not once in my life have I ever done it.
I believe it.
What was I saying? Oh, we're naming and shaming YouTubers. I don't remember. I don't watch any of these fucking idiots talk about Chainsaw Man, huh? Miller the Killer, the most famous YouTuber. Anyway. Anyway, that alley shit, when I did go back to see what chapter we were on, I was like, oh yeah, that was kind of boring, huh? That happened for like 3 chapters or something. Maybe they were right. But these chapters were pretty sick, right? And that dumb bitch Isa's even back, and I was even liking her. How's that possible, EliteAri?
Because she is the greatest, and she was silly. I know how much you like your silliness in Chainsaw Man.
She tripped over again. That was pretty funny.
That was tragic, Kyle. It's
Now,
the combination of her entire motif of tripping.
Oh yeah, EliteAri thinks everything's tragic, and he thinks Chainsaw Man is not a comedy. Remember that? Haha. Now, is it Millie? It's both of them. Which one of them dislikes the tripping over thing and thinks it's overdone now? Is it
Millie?
Minty?
Oh, Miller and Minty.
Yeah, fucking idiot. Catch up.
I think they both, I don't know, they had this discourse once where Miller was like, oh, they're just copying something they did in part 1, and Minty didn't know about part 1. So
oh, yeah, the
I
Kobeni shit.
I don't know.
When it is different to the Kobeni shit. The Kobeni shit was actually funny because it happened one time out of nowhere. This is the repetitive thing. It also is a gag of like a, don't sneeze, Scooby, or the fucking monster's gonna see you. And then he sneezes, or there's a big dramatic moment where he nearly sneezes, but we clog his nose up with our fingers. And then afterwards you're like, yeah, because you got snot on your fingers. That's a Harry Potter gag, right? No, that's just in the first one when he sticks the... You know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching an EliteAri stream the other day. He said he had read the Harry Potter books. That was crazy. But that's besides the point, EliteAri. Quit getting off on a tangent and stuff. We're not up to talking about all that shit yet. All the tripping and falling, it was fine. We still like the tripping gag a little bit. But when I saw it, instead of having a natural reaction to it, I was recalling the Discord conversation I had already seen because I was behind on chapters. And I'm like, oh, this is what they were talking about. What a bunch of morons. But anyway.
I agree.
I thought these last 3 or 4 chapters were really good, EliteAri. I guess we do have to go through it and bring up examples because I'm like, what do I remember being good?
Okay,
I can't remember.
There's 2 main things that happen here. One is we have like the conclusion of the somewhat like previous arc, which was the Naita like Denji in an alley when Barum is there and all the mob is there. Like we have a wrap up to that. And that is like pretty self-contained compared to the rest of the chapters here, which is like we see like a bit of Naita's backstory and she's like, who am I and what is Makima?
Oh yeah,
and what do I want to do and all that.
That was cool.
That was
I
really
she was
liked
speculating
that
about Makima. That was cool. But that Barum guy sucks, right? Everything surrounding him is boring and lame. That's just my thought. Except for his cool tie in the pocket. That's the only cool thing. I guess he had funny monologues back in the day about killing people or something, right? And it was very mundane, and it was some of that Fujimoto, haha, this is wacky and funny and cool. So he's not bad. I take it back. But yeah, I do vaguely remember that because I didn't reread those chapters. I only read the chapters I hadn't caught up on recently. So I only read the last 4 chapters and not the last 6 chapters to prepare for our catch-up here. God, we're so professional and on top of shit and ready to speak about the things we're supposed to be speaking about. Or at least one of us is, you know. But that was cool, I do recall. But in this, the best gag, the biggest question in EliteAri is whether or not this that's actually his wife, or he was just buying time with a bullshit story, or if it's both.
I didn't even question it. Why would that not be his wife?
Because at the end, Ice is like, this fucking idiot's just buying time. And then she kicks Fami out of the way. And
okay, I guess that's,
Because it was like, it was hilarious. We're bringing it up.
It's gotta be his wife.
We're reading it line by line. I don't give a fuck. It was in the chapter 159, I believe. Anyway, we got these Chainsaw Man dipshits, and we're trying to escape prison here, and we accidentally open a door or something. That was pretty funny. Oh my god, the Pokemon thingy. That thing was great. This thingy that says its name over and over, Guillotine. That was great.
Yeah, the Guillotine Devil.
Yeah, that's all I could think.
I like how it's a coward. It like turned back into its like little weak form. That was funny.
That was funny. Initially I was like, oh my god, it's the Death Devil because it's got the guillotine, and then it's got like the pigeon thing, which is like that shitty death mask plague thingy that is in every fucking shitty manga. And then there was like something else in the bokken. There was just a skeleton. I was like, oh my god, the Death Devil's here. This is gonna be crazy. But no, it's just a guillotine, which might be the Execution Devil or some shit, or it's literally just the Guillotine Devil and there's a pigeon there. No, she just calls it guillotine, so that could mean anything, EliteAri.
Come on.
And I think it accidentally opens this door. Oh, first of all, there's a great gag where it's like chopping off all the clothes and stuff because it can't chop them off because it's weak. And then I just realized Fami's obviously weak as fuck because nobody's starving to death anymore because we have society and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. I just figured that out, EliteAri. You think I'm fucking stupid or something, but I figure shit out. And then that we were cutting off all their clothes and everybody starts to get naked, so it was kind of funny because the Lamau that you don't, isn't that like a thing people always complain about where you got the Trunks does it, but there's like a trope of where you cut off all the clothes. I think it's a Looney Tunes joke too, where you cut off all the clothes but their undies are still on because you can't be showing dicks and stuff. But in this one, they actually cut off all their clothes, except for the one dude that needed to swing at Isa to punch her. That dude still had undies on because we needed an action shot where we couldn't cover it up tactfully with something. So I thought that was clever on all the meta levels. Now, that was a distraction.
I didn't pick up on any of this.
Yeah, EliteAri doesn't know anything about media, so when Fujimoto's doing his 1000 IQ stuff, only I pick up on it because I'm truly a genius. And that's why I, and me only, understand the appeal of Chainsaw Man. Now, back to the Pokemon. Actually, I think I was on something before the Pokemon, then I got distracted by the Pokemon. Oh, the monologues of EliteAri. You gotta find out if this is the dude's wife. Because they're doing this, then a door accidentally opens and it's like a jump scare. And then they're all freaking out because we've got these 3 idiots here that I guess we're supposed to remember from the student council or something. I don't know if the one main dude here is the main dude we used to always speculate coming in and doing something. Is that the case, EliteAri?
Wait, say that again. The main.
So back in the day, we were introduced to these fucking student council losers. Yeah. And one of them was like a dude, and he was following them around, and he kind of watched them kiss. What did you say, EliteAri?
The guy with the hat? Oh no, you mean the president who was watching? Yeah, at Denji's house. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that this dude or not?
That's yeah. Except he's not wearing his bandana thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it is him.
Well, we've got this dude and his two other
God.
losers, and they're like freaking out as we're trying to prison escape here. So obviously it's already funny because they're nervous and stuff, and then they get jump scared. They open a door and there's chainsaw dudes around.
Well, they don't open the door, right? They just look in the window. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's what happened. Oh, that is what happened. I was like, oh, the guillotine thing, like one of its what do you call it? Byproducts of doing its cutting move was that like it sliced the door open just to the door. But no, obviously they look through the window. See, that was clever, Fujimoto. Just text me. I'll tell you how to fucking make manga, you fucking dipshit loser. But anyway, we're looking through it. And that makes sense because it seems like a death fake out when they hit the thingy and it looks like it goes into his head, but there's a window in between. So funny, so hilarious. I understand now. Catching up. It's like when I thought Aki was back for one time. Or when EliteAri thought time travel was a thing. Oh, that was not so funny. Ha 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 ha.
No, that's because it's gonna happen. Didn't you see at the end of the chapter? They're like, we're gonna bring someone who can.
Oh yes.
Kill you all, and it's obviously gonna be Kishibe from the past.
It's gonna be the fucking Darkness Devil, bro.
Right.
Anyway, I was making a point here about how he's in the thing. Oh yeah, and then just suddenly we've got our dude here who's gonna monologue, where he's like. I feel like you'd have to read it to get all the gags. I don't know if I'm committing to not doing it or committing to doing it at this point. It was funny that the guy says he's never done anything wrong, and Ice is like, really, never done anything wrong? And then he's like, nah, I was fucking this chick in the office for a little bit. And then Yoru comes out and calls him a piece of crap. But then it's a twist because you're like, Yoru is standing up for women, don't cheat, Lamau, literally Miller the Killer. But then no, she's just figured out that he's monologuing to distract him. Because it's a hilarious meta thing about sometimes there's just a character that... This is literally how the snake dude... Not the snake dude. Why am I thinking the snake baron? When it's the katana dude, they're both like worthless one-off characters from the beginning of things. So obviously that's why I confused them. Except no, this piece of shit katana idiot is still around somehow. That's besides the point too. Shout out Snake Baron. But he just shows up and he starts monologuing. You're like, what the fuck is this idiot here? But then all of a sudden he's the focus of the scene for like 5 pages. And then you're like, oh, this is funny. This is like how they're introducing him. But then the subversion is that, oh no, he was just monologuing to distract them so the other katana dude who did this the last time can show up. But then also it could be true and it could just add a layer to it. And it's hilarious. It's great. It's meta. It's subversive. It's not generic, you know. If I was to define in a way Heath would understand and appreciate what generic is, it would be not Chainsaw Man.
That's so true, Kyle.
So I just went on a 5-minute monologue, and I think there was a point in there somewhere. It was really funny or something.
You were once again commenting on the clever fifth-dimensional humor that Fujimoto weaves into Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
sometimes I get,
sometimes
I just don't even care.
Fifth dimension. True. I don't know what the appeal of Chainsaw Man is outside of this. You're gonna say like Yoru is sad or something, but that's lame. Oh, EliteAri, the biggest question of all is: am I supposed to know why she doesn't have an arm, or is that a funny gag that we're putting off explaining?
Oh my god! Yeah, you're meant to know when Yoshida chopped it off, or when he confronted her in her apartment and then he like chopped off an arm. Yeah. Oh my god.
Why doesn't she just grow it back?
Because she's not like a devil. She's like a weird, like, we don't really know what she is. She might be a fiend, but she's also not really.
Oh yeah, in this piece of shit chapter, now it's funny because it's a setup for the gag of her falling over. Fami's like, oh, if you like die here, you could die or something. Isa can't die. She's like a Chainsaw Man.
No, she's not like a Chainsaw Man.
I know, but that's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, she's not gonna die. She can obviously beat up everybody in this thing without problem, right? Why are we pretending like there's stakes here? But I guess there is, and we're going to go find somebody that can beat them all up. Oh, also, EliteAri, Denji's getting his leg cut off, and he's in like that surgery bed underground, and it's just like Fire Punch. And there was another thing that was just like Fire Punch. Oh, all these like guard dudes with the guns looked like guys from Fire Punch. And then their clothes got cut off for stuff, and I feel like that reminded me of Oh, I guess people are getting naked in Fire Punch all the time, too. So, Fire Punch, EliteAri. Haven't read it yet, huh?
Well, yeah, I haven't read it. No, I have no insight whatsoever. I like the chapter where it's chopping Denji up and it's called Whoop 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 Buzz Buzz Split Split or whatever. I was like, wow, it's a really good chapter.
There were some good chapter names, but I don't remember any of them. Attack on Samurai, that for which the heart beats. That was funny. That was a funny gag at the end. Oh yeah, the katana dude was like, oh, I'm getting replaced as a character by Isa, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. We've got the guillotine, and then
Oh my God,
how
Kyle.
guillotine, the Pokemon says guillotine at the beginning.
Katana
College
Man
fun.
is just like you, Kyle. It's crazy.
What's
I
just
couldn't
like
believe
me?
it. I thought I was just reading your dialogue straight from your like streams in chapter 160 when I was listening to Katana Man.
Oh my God.
Did you identify with him?
Wait, hold on. I gotta remember what he said. Oh no, I accidentally
I don't
pressed
even know, just
over on
every
Manga
line.
one too many times, and I got kicked back to the home page because there is no chapter 161 yet.
Oh
Is
my
it the stuff I was just talking about?
Yeah, it's just like every line he said. Let's see. She's already stealing my lines. There you go. There's one.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's my line. I say
right
that all the
there.
time.
What else is there? Let me scroll through here. Where is he? You mean the orders to defend my grandpa's damn murderer by killing these damn brats? I feel like that's a Kyle
that was funny.
line right there.
And then the nailed person was like, that's apparently a boy. Was
or a girly boy or
was
whatever.
talking repeatedly said killing kids is getting boring or something. I thought that was hilarious. And he said it like 3 times in a row. It was pretty great.
It's like my grandpa always said, it's idiots and religion that makes the world worse.
That was a great.
Kyle Entertainment line right there.
Maybe I don't hate this Katana idiot.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree with EliteAri's sentiment here. I did think all that was great. I thought Isa was great throughout all of this too.
Good. So I agree. I mean, I alluded to this before, but her kicking Fami, or I guess it's your kicking Fami, was like so funny and so great.
Yeah, it was okay. It was pretty good. I'm just underweighing it because EliteAri thinks it's funny, and I'm annoyed about that. There was something else I wanted to say about these dumb fucking 3 idiots we got following us around. Oh, I guess it was kind of funny where they do the thing about how one of them doesn't want to go with them, and it's funny and is looking for an exit. It's the one that runs into the door, right?
The Kobeni's brother person.
Oh my God, I don't want to know about fucking Kobeni, alright? Shut the fuck up. She's not coming back, and neither is
But I have a great theory there, Kyle. I think you're gonna be like, Ari, you're a genius, alright? So I don't know if you remember, but back in part 1 of Chainsaw Man, there was a character called the Violence Fiend. At least I think they were the Fiend. But them and Kobeni, they were like friends. Do you remember that? And Kobeni was like scared and all that, and the Violence Fiend was like strong and all that, but the Violence Fiend was also kind of scared. Remember that? Isn't it kind of crazy how now we have Kobeni's brother and we have the Guillotine Devil, and they're both kind of scared and they're both like near each other in these chapters and like paralleling each other. And at the end, when the Guillotine Devil turns into the weak, like little shriveled up form, it falls at the feet of Kobeni's brother. So maybe now they're gonna like have a nice
be
like,
a little
relationship that's gonna mirror the same stuff with Violence Fiend. Yep.
I guess that's potentially possible. Also, the Violence Fiend was probably given there by like Makima, and this is Fami. That's where they come from originally. Oh my goodness, that's just so smart and intelligent. Probably. And remember when the Violence Fiend fucking died to the Darkness Devil? That shit was crazy.
That was crazy.
That means the Darkness Devil will be here, or the Darkness Devil equivalent will be here soon. Oh, I do think when I saw the fucking guillotine thing for the first time, I was like, oh my God, we haven't seen like cool imagery and shit like this in Chainsaw Man forever, where it's just like a wacky, cool design. I was like, man, remember the Darkness Devil? The Gun Devil showed up and shit, and that shit was cool. Falling Devil was like a chef. I guess that was kind of funny and cute and stuff.
That was the greatest devil design, yeah.
No, it was mid-tier devil design. But we need some fucking concepts here, EliteAri. That's what we come to Chainsaw Man for.
Well, death is coming.
Death better be something cool, and it better not be a cute girl like I'm expecting it or something.
We know, we've already said this. It's going to be a cute girl wearing a, like, devil. What's the mask? Whatever, the witch doctor mask thing. That's absolutely what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. I'll fucking kill myself. It's Father Mozgus's little kids. That's what it is. Remember that Berserk reference, EliteAri?
Absolutely not.
They're just the Berserk characters that had the masks like that on. And then they all got like wings and angel wings when they became pseudo-apostles. I've been catching up on all my Berserk lore recently, watching Berserk power scaling videos. Pseudo-apostles.
Well done.
You're familiar with the term?
Right, yeah.
Anyway, I'm out of things to say, EliteAri. Uh-oh.
All right, let me think. Let's see. Okay, so we had the first chapter that was Naito one. I thought that was cool.
Let me go back to this fucking chapter. because I didn't even think about it
Yeah.
once. So this 4 one we covered last time. Now this one, oh yeah, this Barum dude or whatever was pretending to kill himself, and then she's seeing the house burn and stuff. The fucking pets are dead. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh, and we get the flashback to fill in the details between the end of the last part and this one, where we're flashing back. And initially she's like, this fucking shit sucks. What if I just killed Denji? He's a little bitch. I remember there was one line that was very interesting to me. Destroy his contract with Pochita. His dream of living a normal life will be awakened. Chainsaw Man. The same Chainsaw Man the old me once sought. Yeah, this ain't too good. If I grant a wish, I might find out who I am. This human is empty. I'll fill him up with some happiness, then destroy it. Oh yeah, great gimmick. And then we see them having fun and stuff. And
oh my god, we see Meow's whisker. That was so cute. Drawing a little cat and then having Meow's whisker like taped to the book. I like that. That was my favorite visual thing.
Oh. Wait, where's the thing? Oh, there's the tape. I see. And they're running around. Denji, you're a huge idiot. You don't think about anything. Don't say mean crap before bed. You're also a student and Chainsaw Man. And what about who am I? You're my family. Shut up. Never had a family. I mean, threw away Chainsaw Man, didn't you? There's no way I could ever have a family. I mean, I killed my own dad. Lamau, we're bringing that shit up. I swear there was something interesting in here somewhere.
Yeah, the whole chapter.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
I have no idea what you're thinking.
Oh, but then they did the Lamau, the Shinji wake up thing. Remember that?
True. I do remember that.
I remember. Did Shaves tweet? No, Shaves doesn't read Chainsaw Man. Somebody tweeted
Shaves tweeted about it.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's why I know about it.
I'm a genius. You're a genius. We're all a genius. But anyway, then they cut up Denji, and he wants to beat up and find out where Nayata is, but we don't really know where Nayata is, right? And then that other girl that we all hate, remember? Oh my god, EliteAri. To fill time, we're gonna go to Reddit. Oh my god,
boy.
I'm so happy. Keep talking.
No, they're just gonna spoil Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god. But anyway, we love Fumiko. She's great. She's not a Chainsaw Man. Or wait, not a Chainsaw Man fan. She's a Chainsaw Man collector because she wants to trim off his nails and pluck her hair and keep it.
Oh, that's right. Funny. There's Chainsaw Man Folk or whatever the fuck. This is gonna be great.
Yep.
Oh, I did. It does the piece of shit thing where I clicked on it and accidentally and wanted to go back to the previous page really quickly, but then when I was back, the Google results were ordered differently, so then I had to scroll down to find Chainsaw Man Folk. You understand this struggle, right?
No, that's never happened to me.
Oh my god! Hold on. All right. Fuck! I can't share my screen with you easily. All right, our great art piece is going away, EliteAri. Oh, the stream is starting soon for a second. Oh, there's OBS. We're alive. The people can see the screen. It says classic nerf. Fami as an enemy, and she's destroying the falling devil. Fami as an ally, and she's just falling over and can't do anything, EliteAri. This has 2.4k upvotes.
Wow.
That's a funny meme.
I'm sure it's funny, yeah.
So you want to defend like memes as a concept again?
Yeah, I think they're funny.
Comments on the release thing. We're scrolling down here. Now, how do we find good things on Reddit? Search by new. Of course we don't want to do that. Search by top. This one isn't going to be controversial or anything, huh? Bro was never the same after the nut-kicking contest, and it's got a picture of Katana Man with his head down. That wasn't a
Very
laugh.
funny.
The biggest Chainsaw Man hater of today versus the biggest Chainsaw Man hater of history. 1.1k.
See, it's not like a laugh out loud kind of funny. It's like that was funny. Like you just read it and think it's funny a little bit.
Oh my god, this stupid Reddit comment brought up something I wanted to talk about, but it's just them saying Lamau. They've got 800 upvotes, and it says, and it's just the final panel of the final thingy, where it says, "I'd expect no less from Chainsaw Man's woman. She's already stealing my lines." Now we kind of talked about the lines thingy, but Chainsaw Man's woman, EliteAri, what does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean? Is
the
this like a reference to something? I don't know what you're trying to get.
Or are they fucking? Well, they're not, but does the Katana dude think so? How would he know?
Yeah, I think this line entirely comes down to Katana Man. I think it's implied that he is a fan of Asa, right? He denies it. He says he's waiting for her
Yeah,
poetry
he's starting to
collection
be
to
won
come out or
over.
something.
Yeah.
So I feel like he probably sees her as like the way that people are a fan of Chainsaw Man. He is a fan of the Chainsaw Man woman or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's kind
That's
of
probably the
three
way.
great gags that just happen at once. Chainsaw Man Woman is like funny, like Spider Woman, like shitty. There's the real superhero, and then there's the shitty girl ripoff that's just out because it's so popular. And also, Isa was like the main character for a little bit at the beginning of part 2, so she's like the Chainsaw Man Woman. So that's kind of funny. And then we've got Chainsaw Man's Woman, as in his girlfriend Lamau, because they're in love and stuff, and that's where we're heading with this shit. And also, right before this, we were breaking the fourth wall, or I guess it's a little bit afterwards, where we're saying, oh, she's stealing my lines, and oh, she's making me redundant as a character. I'm a little weepy boy, and this is the first time I've been interesting ever. Isn't that crazy? And there was a third thing about Chainsaw Man's woman. Oh, she could be the woman of the Chainsaw Man Church, because everybody knows there is the Chainsaw Man Church leader on TV, EliteAri. So just layers upon layers, you know.
Yep. A very good line.
Brain damaged Fami, no, now you're like the average Chainsaw Man fan. And then it's just a picture of her not responding, but not being able to do anything on the ground.
Funny.
Chainsaw Man people are brain dead, EliteAri. Okay, it's just more fucking thing. Chainsaw Man folk time, EliteAri. This is going to be the good one.
Oh,
Release party. Some serious shit. Now it's blurred out, but it's just blurred out for a spoiler. There's no tits here. Are all public safety agents this cowardly? And there's just a frowny face. This is a joke I don't understand.
You're definitely gonna spoil JJK for me, and I'm not gonna be happy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Jujutsu Kaisen, you idiot.
I care about it.
Not the idiots here. They've already discovered Chainsaw Man. Why would they ever reference
No, that
this
is
shit
not true.
series?
They're obsessed. That's why I stopped reading the subreddit. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's like I don't know why it happens like this, but JJK has become the new like Titan for Attack on Titan. Like, if you know what I mean. Like all the crazy online people are obsessed with it.
With Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, you know, there was like all the crazy like people who were like pro rumbling like Attack on Titan people. They've all become like JJK fans.
Jujutsu Kaisen's for babies. It's about fighting demons or something.
I mean, yeah,
there's no way there's
like...
anything controversial where you can take the opposite position, like our cool series Attack on Titan. So you're lying.
They adopt the aesthetic of it, you know. I don't know how to describe this. We'll see.
There's idiots everywhere. Anyway.
Hey, man, that's the way.
This one brings up a good point, EliteAri. I really hope Denji and Katana are forced to become buddies, and then it's a panel of them fighting. Is that where we're going with this shit?
Like fighting together?
Yeah, like they're friends. But what if it's a love triangle instead?
I don't think so.
To what? That's not an answer.
Who would Denji love?
Ice is in the middle of the love triangle, you stupid idiot.
Well, okay, so you got Asa likes Denji. Denji
likes whatever, it's
who?
a 3 thingy. It doesn't have to actually be a triangle.
Oh, so it's like a straight line where you got like Katana Man loves Asa and Asa loves Denji and Denji is just at the end of the line.
Well, they're just both fighting over Asa. It would be funny because the Katana Man would be like cute and actually genuine in his like for her, while Denji would pretend not to care, but he would secretly get jealous. And then Katana Man could do his little shtick where he's sad about being made redundant because he's never going to end up with her in the end, and because we're setting up Isa and thingy, and it would be very funny and unfortunate and unfair.
Do you think
and then he becomes a bad guy.
Are we getting Reese back, and it's going to be Reese and Denji and Asa and Katana Man? Is that what it's going to be?
Oh my god, this is the greatest thing to ever happen to humankind, EliteAri. What's going to happen is they're both going to have temporary dates that aren't each other. So Denji's going to be with Race, and she's going to be with dumb Katana dude. And then all these fucking piece of shit Race fucking losers.
Jesus Christ.
I needed some more insults there, but I ran out halfway through. Are going to be so mad because their relationship is going to be used for a plot device for Asa and Denji's shitty relationship. Oh, it's going to be so great, and they're going to both be like discarded, and then they can be bad guys in the end, and we can kill them off. And Race never had some real big importance. She was just a side bitch the whole time, and she's going to be treated like a side bitch by the narrative. Take that, Miller the Killer.
Perfect.
Etc. God, Chainsaw Man folk is great. I'm going to follow. Hold on, we got a Donald Trump something. No, it's Joe Biden talking about Trump. If politics was good, Trump is coming to kill you. This is Joe Biden speaking on Twitter. The last Chainsaw Man girl you jerked off to will protect you. Are you surviving? And then I think that's Robert F. Kennedy, and he's got a little frowny face where he's sweating a little bit, and it's Naita.
Okay.
So Robert F. Kennedy is a secret pedophile because he's an old political family. Is that the joke here, EliteAri?
Probably, yeah. I have no idea.
But why would Naita not be good at protecting you? Is this Fami? No, it's not. Fami would work here, right? Because she's weak and stuff. And also she's not 11. But I think the edginess about the pedophilia might be part of the funny joke here, EliteAri.
Mm-hmm.
Titan Focus just
right.
This is Naita,
politics,
right?
It's Joe Biden or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I am 100% certain that Fujimoto browses this sub. And now it's a spoiler thingy, so I can't see it yet. So let me click on the image. Shut up, girly boy devil, unless you want to become one of the bad guys. I remember this was funny, but I can't remember the specific context. He could be any of us. So do we not like trans people here, but we were attracted to this girl that's now a boy, so it would make us one of the bad guys to admit that we're attracted to it? Is that the point of this meme here?
Oh my god, I don't even... read the meme out again.
I am 100% certain that Fujimoto browses this sub. Then it's just the panel of "Shut up, girly boy devil, unless you want to become one of the bad guys." He could be any one of us.
I don't know.
Let's delve into the comments.
Maybe.
I fucking love this guy. This chapter is so peak. It is true. The Katana dude. This is the first time he's ever been cool. And now we've got another image of another character referencing something. I think that's Team Fortress 2, but I don't understand. He's got a mask on, so that might be something. Fujimoto could be in this very room. He could be you. He could be me. He could also be ... That was a reference to something too. Oh my god, an Among Us meme. You mean Fujimoto might perhaps be among us, and then it's got Denji holding up an Among Us thingy.
No, that's funny. I love Among Us memes.
To the release thread, EliteAri. Let's get back on focus here. Okay. Now. Oh my god, is this the same joke? Bro was never the same after the nut kicking contest? Or did I just read this one last time?
No, that sounds familiar.
Now, oh my god, it's sorted on best. I guess we can stay on best. I can't believe that I not only realized that Isa not only released a poem collection, but that Katana Man has presumably intends on buying. They're just pointing out the thing that he might like her. That's hilarious. We didn't pick that up. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll go fetch someone who can kill you. He's going to get... What's her name again? EliteAri. Kutsani. Where cooked.
Quan
Chi. That's how you say it. And then somebody beneath him is the return of Kishibe. Somebody saying it could be Kobani. It's going to be somebody new, probably, right?
Yeah, it'll be some, probably some strong devil that's working with public safety.
Yeah, that could be somebody cool. I feel like we've had so many guys with wacky personalities. Right? It could be.
Make more sense.
But I guess they all don't know that Denji's down here, so maybe Reese just doesn't care about Denji. That would be based on hilarious.
Like, who else? Of the people we know, there's no one else missing. There's Kishibe, but Kishibe makes no sense to be in this situation. I can't think of anyone else. Reese is the only one missing.
I mean, Kishibe has to be, behind this all, right? Because we set up him and Yoshida being pals that one time, and Yoshida's here, so...
No, Kishibe's an old man who's retired. That's probably what's happened. Because Kishibe likes Denji, and he wouldn't want Denji to be...
No, because it's all going to be revealed in the end that Yoshida's actually being a good boy, and Kishibe will be there for the reveal, and he'll be like, "Good job, Yoshida. You had to pretend to be a bad guy like that. You're so smart and sexy and stuff."
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, we did get... There was a very interesting dynamic when it was revealed that Yoshida was injecting Denji. Because it was more like he wasn't proud of it or anything. And then Fumiko was the one who's like, "Oh, did you inject him again or something?" It was like, it seemed like he was not in control in that situation. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Well, EliteAri, the fact that I wasn't listening in the first half made me definitely not understand. So...
All right, go back to that first chapter where it's revealed that, I think it's 156, I think. Let me have a look.
Then I gotta click on the OBS thing, go all the way back.
So basically, Denji Denji wakes up, and then Yoshida's there, standing next to him, and he's like, Denji, I told you I can't protect your family or whatever if you turn into Chainsaw Man. And then Yoshida steps out the room, and it's revealed that he put him back under, is what he says. And then Fumiko is like, good job. And it kind of seems like
okay, in my
Yoshida
head,
isn't either
Fanny
in control or
and
isn't
Fumiko were
happy
the same
about it.
person. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know, something
Yeah.
like that. I guess that makes sense.
All right.
EliteAri, we're done with the fucking Reddit, but they have a little popularity poll thing on Chainsaw Man folk, I think. And we can look at the results here. And Isa is
like
number one. Yeah. With 147 votes.
Perfect.
Denji is 2, Power is 3, Kobeni is 4, cringe. Raze is 5, cringe. Aki is 6, should be lower. Makima 7th, we love Makima. Barum was 8th, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Wait, is this
Quan
Chainsaw
Chi
Folk?
was
Is this like a
7th?
thread or something?
Yeah, it just has, like, it's one of the pinned things under, like, the rules they have.
Ah, okay.
Naito's in 10th, what the fuck is this? Please be patient, I have isotism. Like autism.
That's a reference to the autism meme, yeah.
What autism mean?
There's like the famous Asa meme, like the most famous thing, where she's wearing that blue hat, and it's like, "Be patient, I have autism" or whatever.
Yeah, she's got a blue hat in this little thingy here. Oh, there's a girl that did it, huh? Anyway, Makima's obviously the best, and so is Naito, and they're low, so there are a bunch of sweet cuck beta males over there on, what's that thing called that we were just on? Chainsaw Man folk. We need to keep poking them until they pay attention to us, literally. That's our plan.
No, we don't want their attention.
Why not?
They're gonna send me spoilers for JJK.
Oh my god,
spoilers.
now I really want them to get involved. That would be fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
If you cared about spoilers and they started spoiling shit. There really is nothing I care about spoilers for right now, huh? Chainsaw Man's the only thing I keep up with, and I literally read the spoilers in the Discord. What could you spoil for me, EliteAri? I don't know.
Well, there's one thing I don't want spoiled. I don't want you to get spoiled on Mushoku Tensei, because all the good stuff is coming up.
No, but I definitely want to get spoiled, so...
Well, you could always read the book, you know.
Yeah, but, you know. If a Naughty Dog game comes out and I haven't quite finished it after my first 12-hour session of it coming out on midnight, then I would be mad if somebody spoiled that. That's my only one.
All right, back to Chainsaw Man. We missed the best gag. I was just reading my summary here, and it's the one where Asa buys the security system because she thinks $10,000 is enough to buy it. It's funny.
So hold on, let me. My little pea brain didn't understand this gag entirely. So first of all, these fucking guns shoot up, and I'm like, are we in the future in Chainsaw Man here? What the fuck is this? And then like, oh, they looked weird and stuff because Isa changed them. Is that what happened? What did buying them have to do with it?
They're just guns. Wait, okay, so I don't know how behind you are here, Kyle, but you know the War Devil can, like, she can. Wait, what's her ability? What's the ability of the War Devil?
She can make weapons or something.
Yeah, she can turn things that she believes she owns into weapons, right? So.
Oh, they tricked Isa into thinking she bought the things and then made them into weapons.
Yeah,
okay, that's genius. I like that gag a lot.
Yeah, like the aquarium or whatever. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came around on that.
I got a big brain. The biggest brain, some might say. Bigger than yours, EliteAri.
Probably. You're like a giant, right?
Oh,
like
I just
tiny
read a
little thing.
Shut up, EliteAri. I read on the Reddit thing that apparently there's another one coming out next week too, so you don't even have to ask me at the end. I already knew. And it is like 7 days away, huh? This chapter came out today or something.
Yeah, we're really on top of things.
Yeah. What else do we have to catch up on? Vinland Saga. Loser got his hand cut off. Who gives a fuck? I ain't read the chapter yet. That's vague enough.
All right, let me check my notes. Let me go over what. Is there anything else I'm forgetting that's important?
Where we just hit 41 minutes, Leo. This is a great episode, an all-time.
I like the one panel in chapter 156 where, actually, let me firstly say, I don't know if I said this, but I think all these chapters in this new arc with the hospital are fantastic. Except for maybe the latest one because it was just more comedy than like interesting stuff.
No,
but it was
latest
okay.
one was the best one, obviously.
Yeah, in 156, I like the panel where before you know that Denji's like, you know, had all his hands chopped off or arms chopped off. Geez, neither of those. Legs chopped off. He's talking to Pochta and he's like, Pochta, I need to get up. And Pochta's like, how you gonna get up if you don't have legs? It's like, oh my god, Pochta's crazy. I thought that was great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, that's good. I'm glad you validated that. I think that's it. Nothing else can be said.
I think so too. I guess next time we'll have to go back to recapping the whole thing, but we did alright. I think we did alright here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, idiots. I guess we'll be back in about 7 days approximately. I'm supposed to be making a Devilman video, but then after that, I'm supposed to be finally making that Chainsaw Man video we've been talking about the whole time when we've been doing these EliteAri. Do you think that'll happen?
Yes. But also we forgot one thing, Kyle.
Oh.
Again, in chapter 156, which is apparently where all my notes come from, were you reading like week to week when you got to the end of that chapter and it was the two legs at the bottom and everyone was like, who is it? Who could it be? Is it
Oh,
Reese?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that was the last one I read. And it was obviously Asa.
Did you think it was Asa? Okay, well done. Wow. You were kind of right because it was Asa and it was Fami. Oh my god. But that was a great cliffhanger. I like that.
No, that shit was obvious.
I mean, it is obvious, but it's obvious. The thing I like about it is the build-up. It's like it would take a war to compromise this facility's safety. And it's like, but they step into the frame, cut, and that's like the end of like Spider-Verse Part 2 or whatever. Great.
It's also like 3 One Piece references, and I've seen it in something else because I know I've actually seen something like that.
In Devilman, I did tweet this out.
Oh, Devilman.
Yeah, it's not really a reference. It's like the scene where, oh god, whoever Devilman, whatever his name is, he's like standing at the window, and then the Mickey or the girl or whatever, she steps in, and you see her feet from behind or whatever. Do you have any idea what I'm saying?
Is this when Silene is breaking into the house?
No. It's just like in the second volume or third volume or something. Like when they're at the school. When the bullies like help them out beating up these devils, the spider devil
the coolest moment of all time in all of manga history when all the dudes they squat up to go fuck up some spiders. Yeah,
that was sick. Yeah.
But also the Silene trying to break into the house is in like volume 2 too, so stupid. I wasn't talking about the one at the end. But I will be talking about the one at the end in my next Devilman video, EliteAri.
How exciting.
It's gotta be out before we speak about Chainsaw Man again, alright?
I believe in you.
And if it's not, you gotta finish it for me.
Just ChatGPT can do it. I sent the tweet, Kyle. There you go.
Well, then you can get ChatGPT to do it for me. Oh, I need a thumbnail, EliteAri. I was gonna ask you about that.
Well, everyone watching right now, they're like, wow, Ari, you made a really great thumbnail. It made me click on the video. Thank you, Ari. That's what they're all thinking.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about this video. I was talking about for the Devilman video, but you can also make one for this video too. That's great.
All right, perfect.
And I'm not paying him, chat, all right? He gets...
Well, I'm a co-host here.
He's paying to be here with thumbnails.
Yeah.
But only sometimes.
Exposure.
Oh my god, and chat, we're going to do Black Lagoon soon. Right, EliteAri? Season 2.
That's right.
Crazy.
That's right.
Vampires and Japanese people and
that's right.
Sexy brown girls. Those are the 3 arcs I just said, EliteAri. That's all of them.
Well,
one of them's like
how exciting.
6 episodes long.
No spoilers.
6 episodes
blind,
long.
right?
It's the greatest arc of all time.
6. That's crazy. That's like the devil number, right?
Wow. You need 3. One has 6 and there's 3 arcs in season 2. Get rid of the 2 and there's 3 6s. And with that, everybody, we just got to leave you. That was me getting taken over by a devil, EliteAri. That was a chainsaw sprouting out of my head. Did you hear that?
Bzz, bzz, like that chapter title.
No, it wasn't like that at all. Anyway, exciting things are happening, chat. You better be stick and tune. What do you call it? Stay in tune. Stick and tune is better. You better stick and tune. Tuning in. Churning out. Like if you churn out butter. Anyway. Support links in the description below. Say it, EliteAri.
Thank you.
Thanks.